What's up, beautiful people? Welcome to Pretty Girl Love Trap content. This is my recap slash review for Atlanta season 3, episode 5, Cancer Attack, which should have been called Really Negro. Y'all, this thing worked my nerves. Okay, another great episode. So let's get into it, y'all. So we are in Budapest right now. Okay, so this tour it's going. It's going, y'all. And so we see Ernie over there setting up, doing his stuff. This, so holding down the fort, making sure everything's right for the performance. And yeah, Socks is somehow with us. How do we get here? Okay. And so he's trying to, ask Ern and I'm like, y'all want to go to the strip club later? And I was like, oh no, we over these strip clubs over here, bruh. We are from the capital of the strip clubs, okay? Atlanta, okay? ATL, okay? We got Blue Flame, we got Magic City. Like, nah. There's no comparison, okay? So they shut that down. So Darius, he on some extra like mission or what have you, okay? He a little special. But yeah, he found some blueprints of the building. He's like, yeah, apparently there's some secret, rooms that we don't know about. So let's go discover them. I'm like, we ain't got time for this, okay? We do not have time for this, Darius, okay? Lord, he is such a big kid at heart. So this kid who has cancer, he comes in, it's like a little Make-A-Wish Foundation situation. So he wanted to meet Paperboy, so him and his parents, they come in, meet Paperboy, a little meet and greet. And yeah, that goes off pretty smoothly. So yeah, when he ends the meet and greet, he gives the boy some alcohol as a little parting gift. I'm like, bruh, I guess maybe he can, can you, how long this alcohol, I mean, he could try to drink when he turned 18. Well, Lord, he has cancer. So hopefully, he'll make it till then, y'all. But anywho, yeah, that was a hot mess. So, Ernie's pretty much mastered his position. Everything that Paperboy wants, he has it. Like, Paperboy doesn't even have to finish the sentence before Ern's like, I got it taken care of, okay? So he checks in. He was like, Ern, how have you been doing? Like, you all right? He was like, yeah, I'm good. I'm like, I needed you to probe a little bit more, okay? But, how men are sometimes. Y'all pro, but y'all won't overstep. So yeah. Earn, what's going on, bro? But we see that he was texting V. Well, I don't know what country she in or whatever, but yeah, she not responding. And he says it's been 5, 6 days. Like, what's going on? I would have been called a search party. We overseas, okay? Maybe I watched Taken too many times. But that don't add up, okay? I would have just assumed she was dead by now because yeah, that ain't normal, okay? So it's showtime, y'all. And we see, earning them, he's backstage, and there's somebody on the stage, just propping up Paperboy, getting the crowd ready. But yeah, he's apparently unauthorized, was nobody knew who the hell he was. But the Darius over there praying, okay? And Paperboy goes on stage, starts performing. Darius is just dancing like he had a rave. Like, that was hilarious. Like, everybody in the show pulls their weight, but Darius, he he's special, okay? And so after the show, Paperboy realized, like, where's my phone? I can't find my phone. So they was like, had to go case on it. So everybody's looking over the green room. Where's the phone? Where's the phone? So Socks, he over there, he was like, what about the guy that was on the stage? And so there's like, I thought he was a caterer. And so Ern was like, I thought he was the stage manager. So nobody knows who this guy was. And so they go to the event manager or coordinator, they go to his office. And it was like, hey, um, yeah, the stage manager, like, what's going on here? Like, we need to see him because we can't find the phone. He was like, well, he was off today. I'm covering for him. So he was like, well, there was this guy in this blue coat, like, what's his deal? Because he was all over everywhere. He was like, oh, that was my nephew. He was like, oh, okay, well, can we call your nephew? He was like, well, I don't have his number. So Irma was like, You ain't got his number. That's your nephew. He's like, what's by marriage? I'm like, so cool. He was like, well, he was just here for a job interview. Like, he wasn't really here to work. I'm like, Lord, this is so inconsistent and what have you. So he pretty much was like, okay, I'm gonna try to find, his number, okay? So Ernst sees his nephew's resume on the table. So he takes it and they end up calling him. And so they try to get him back to the venue, okay? To act like it's a little fake meet and greet. He was like, this don't make sense. I was just there. Like, And so they try to, just convince him to come. And Socks just takes the phone and he starts threatening the boy. He said, we gonna kill you. It's thug life over here, bro. Like, you don't want none of this. And they're like, bro, you messing it up. Like, calm down. So he's pissed, more pissed than everybody at this point, y'all. So in the conversation, he was like, yo, I'm the white Liam Neeson. You don't want none of this. I'm like, Lord, really? Really? Oh God, Liam Neeson's already white, aka Taken. Like that's like my one of my favorite movies, y'all. So the nephew's name is Wiley. Okay, he actually shows up. And so he was like, well, have you tried to find my iPhone app? Because that's a good way for you to find it. So of course, Paperboy was like, well, due to conspiracy theories, Darius over here, we don't use those things because they're trying to track us. I'm like, y'all, they tracking everything on our phones, okay? Google, every app. I mean, yeah, there's little ways you can so-called, act like, you don't grant them permission to track certain things, but we know the man watching, okay? I don't watch Enemy of the State. Now the man be watching, all right? And so um he was like, this is a dream, I'm a long time admirer of yours. Like Paperboy was like, this is no dream, okay? This is no dream of mine. He was like, what do you dream of? Box top Chevys? He was like, that was odd, like, what a coinkydink. And so he starts quoting song lyrics. So Paperboy's okay, let's go ahead and just get a meeting, okay? And so Ern was like, yo, how did you know about box top Chevys? What's that about? He's like, that was like a dream of mine when I was a kid. That was my dream car. And he was like, well, how would he know that? He was like, well, that was, some early raps that I had, whatever. And so apparently, it looks like this guy knows a lot about Paperboy. It looks like he the one who got the phone, okay? And so he got some questionable song lyrics about some songs that Paperboy never released. And he was like, I don't have a phone, but you can call this number. And proceeds to shout out Paperboy's phone number. He was like, that's my phone. So you about to fight the boy, okay? And so sorry, this was just so hilarious. So they have a little, meeting with the uncle, whatever. He was like, what's going on here? You could tell he's lying, okay? He was like, hey, sorry, I'm sick. So he was like, do you really know this nephew? He said, well, I haven't seen him about 15 years when he was in juvie. And the whole time he said the boy's 19, but the boy was like, no, I'm 32. Y'all, the writers are crazy. Like, they must be smoking shrooms, Molly. They must be on some other stuff before they start writing in this room, y'all. They must be having a whole little retreat in Burning Man, if y'all ever heard of Burning Man. Oh my God. So they find the address on the nephew's resume, and it's like the address to the Cirque du Soleil or whatever. And so they have a one-on-one talk with Socks and no one-on-one talk. Ern and Wiley have one-on-one talk. He was like, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I've been having writer's block. I haven't wrote anything in 7 months. So when I was at the dock tonight, just chilling, probably smoking some weed or what have you, I heard this melody, is this guy, and it was just so dope. And I recorded it on my phone. So I need my phone, boo. So Wiley proceeds to get his uncle brought him a guitar. He texts his uncle because first of all he said he had a phone, but he ended up texting his uncle, and his uncle brings the guitar. So he just start The song was dope. He had a nice little voice too. And he was like, "Thank you for seeing me. Good luck on your phone." Child. Oh God. So they pretty much don't have, no way of really knowing if he really has his phone. They don't have no proof, nothing. Like they SOL at this point. So we see them just walking sadly to the bus because what can you do? So we see Ern over there. He texting V. She finally responds via text with a thumbs up emoji. Now y'all know most people that aggravates the hell out of you. If I've been texting you words, all this green, and you gonna just send me back an emoji? That's highly disrespectful, bruh. What is V? I think she's trying to find herself. She's kind of in a weird spot. So I'm gonna pray for your girl V, cause yeah, she on one, okay. But I don't know. I kind of think her and Ern got something. They may be getting back together. I don't know, cause he's kind of mature now. He got a job. He making some money. I don't know, y'all, what y'all think. And so, of course, Paperboy, he walking real sad. That's some hurt, like to lose your phone and to lose it overseas, bruh. Mm, my heart. So Socks, he's like at the door of the bus, just smoking or whatever. He told Paperboy, like, I'm sorry about, just overreacting. I'm just really pissed off or what have you. So he was like, that's okay, bro. Yeah. When everybody's on the bus, we see Socks he takes Paperboy's phone out his pocket and throws it in the trash. Proceeds to get his raggedy tail on the bus. And they just ride off to the next city. Child. You had us go through all this, fool. I was so aggravated. And I just wanted to scream through the screen, like, bro, Socks did it. And it makes sense now. Like after it's over, it's like, what, it makes sense. But I feel like there's so many low key like messages in this episode. Like it's pretty much I took it interpreted as, watch your circle, watch the people around you, bruh. Because you never know, okay? But Socks, what is your ultimate mission? What are you doing here? Okay. Are we gonna get another episode with Socks? Because I need closure. We met him, episode what 3 when they was at the little influencer house, episode where it was like the man in the old tree. So we went from there to now he part of the crew. Did y'all vet him? Make it make sense, y'all. I'm highly aggravated, but I love Atlanta. Oh God, I just gotta keep my seatbelt on for what they have next episode because you never know. But how did you guys like the episode? Please drop down in the comments. Holla at your girl. Like this video. Subscribe if you are not already a subscriber. And yeah, I'll see you for the next episode. Toodles.